So we've got the runner boards to go on to the side of the Range Rover. It's a P360 Range Rover Sport. Clearly I'm tall enough, I don't need the side step, but the wife is not as tall, so she needs a little helping hand. First thing we do is we attach these brackets underneath with the bolts, and then we attach the runner. There's some sliders where we can adjust it forwards and backwards. There's some cutting that needs to be done underneath the body, nothing too heavy. That's front and back, and then we've got some bolts. Now there are 2 bolts underneath there, but they're shorter. The front ones we have to put some spacers. That'll just stop the side runner from going down at an angle, so we want it nice and flat, which means the front one we have to put the 3 spacers. And then we've got a much bigger screw or bolt that goes in, and there's a thread that's ready for us to do that. So let's crack on. First things first, we want to cut out a piece of the plastic and expose the threaded holes where we need to put these bolts onto. So there's a line here which we follow. We follow this line all the way across, and we come down and we cut that. So we have the multi-tool, and the multi-tool we'll just use to make these cuts. See, there's that line. We just follow that line all the way through. There you go, and it's off. I'm not sure if you can see underneath here. We've got a bolt there, and then we've got a bolt here and a bolt here. So we remove these 2 bolts, and then we put the bracket on. That is pretty tight. Because I'm lazy. And I tell you what, people give a lot of stick to these Ryobi tools. I think they are pretty good value for money. And then we'll put that on there, we'll put with the spacers, and then this bigger one goes towards the back. And space it like so. I'll do it finger tight for now, just to hold it there. The wash wasn't on?
No. Now it's on. You know what you could have done? Put a bit of masking tape on it to keep it in place.
Yeah. Or a little bit of super glue, actually. What do you think? Just kept it in place with some super glue. Dunno. Ask people to put down in the comments what they would have done. So we've got 16 at the back and 15 in the front. I think so. Loctite on this would have been really good, but I don't have any at the moment. Okay, front one done. Right, now for the back. Okay, now these 3 bolts are all the same size. With this one, the one at the back towards the engine side was a bigger one. And we're in sunny Nashville, USA, with a left-hand drive Range Rover. Is it hot? Yes, it is.
Where's your microphone?
In London.
Oh.
Yeah. So this back left bracket goes in like so. So what we have to do, we've got to cut this bit away here and to here. And then that slides in, we bolt that in, put these 2 bolts on, and we are good to go. It's pretty much like that. I'll take a pencil and just make a mark. Cut this a little bit more away. Okay, that should be good. Nice and tight. Okay, that's nice and tight. There you go. Bit of glue on there, keep it nice and closed. It's a little bit difficult. You've got these sliders which adjusts the runners forwards and backwards. And then there's some Allen key bolts that basically hold it onto the bottom. And then this slots in to the brackets which are now attached to the bottom of the car. So we've got to try and get that into the groove. And the same with this one onto that. So not as easy, certainly working on your own, this is a little bit more difficult. Okay, looks like the front, and we'll just finger tight it for now, because we need to do some adjustments.
Yeah, even the back ones are in, they're just not lined up.
There we go. Ta-da!
It's in.
It's in.
Sitting flush.
Sitting flush.
Nice.
Okay. Now that that is located in, that's not coming out now, that's stuck. Now we can tighten this up. So it looks like when I bolted this on, it was slightly at an angle, which means it wasn't going in nicely. But hey. Try not to lose the nut this time. I mean, try not to lose the socket. Okay.
So it's sunny Nashville, but it's raining like the UK. Hard work.
Man, it is hot. It's pretty hard work. Okay, so now we've done this one. Now we go do the other one. And then alles klar. Then it's all finished. Okay, let's go to the next one.
A few minutes later.
One more job to do. Here we go. Come have a look at this. Jump test. And then, ta-da!